Hello, everybody. I should do this as Ansem, but I guess I won't do it this time, because I'm actually curious about something very informal. I want to ask about a game that I recently played, and I want to get your opinion on a matter that I've been trying to decide. There is a game that I just played and got, and it is Mass Effect 2. I'm sure you've heard of it. If you haven't, it is a sci-fi RPG with an incredibly well-woven story. It features morale-based choices, stories, branching story arcs, relationship status things, third-person shooters, obviously an RPG system with stats, space exploration, that sort of thing. It's a sci-fi RPG. And I recently played and finished it. Loved the game, loved the story, loved every single one of the characters, which has taken me a long time to find a game that's done that again. I just want to ask you guys personally, it's more so going to be directed towards people who've played the games, because I doubt, anybody who hasn't played the games knows, the importance of this. I have played through the first game plenty of times, obviously played through the second game once. I do want to ask you guys, though, what you would rather see as far as this game goes. I do plan to Let's Play the Mass Effect series, just because the story is amazing. I want to ask if you guys think it would be okay. As far as viewers go, I don't care, it's like, okay, this is my experience, I get to choose. I want to know what it would be better for the viewers. Would it be okay to do the second one first? Obviously I'll be playing the PlayStation 3 version of it, which basically means that there is a comic book, sort of interactive comic book, that pretty much explains the entirety of the story of the first game. So basically you miss nothing as far as the first game's story goes. The only thing that you do miss is the connection with the characters from the last game. That's pretty much it. So I want to know if it would be a good idea to do the first game, or the second game first, that has the interactive comic book with backstory from the first game. Or if you guys want me to do the first game first and just do it, in chronological order like that. Because the way that I would do it is, if I did the first game first, I would end up doing the second game first, and then having the backstory and all that, but then treating the first game like it's a prequel. That's how I do it if I did the first game, or the second game first. If I did the first game first, then of course I'd just treat it like any other LP, and that sort of thing. The way that I'd also, if I did the second game first, any choices I make in the backstory comic book to determine the story of the first game, I would maintain that with my Let's Play the first game whenever I do it. Basically trying to make sure that I get the story correct so that the continuity remains the same. So yeah, what do you guys think would be better as far as viewers go? Viewing the series goes. If I treated the second game as the first game in the series, and then Mass Effect 1 as a prequel, or just do it in chronological order anyway. I just want to get your opinion, so please comment. It would help me out as far as deciding this and when I can do this series. Because I do want to get to it fairly soon. If I did the first game first, bear in mind, the series would end up coming much later, because I would want to do it on my computer if I have to do the first game first. Problem with that is, of course, I don't know if my computer can handle the specs of the requirements for that game. Which would mean if it can't, then I have to do it on the Xbox, which is a pain in the ass to record. So, yeah. That's all I wanted to ask. I just want to get your opinion, so please let me know. And comment about it. Do it. Do it now!